Okay, we're back. Ladies, join the building.
Lady.
Why lady look like she ready just to bite someone's face off?
How you doing?
Yeah, it's the East Coast dinner. That's all. It's we're all like that.
No comment. I got nothing.
So Navy's going to be running point on this one. This is going to be my first time playing anything tabletop gaming like D&D. So he's going to be walking us through, and Kira, I think Kira has a little expertise in the arena. So
what y'all need? What y'all got? Y'all need some basics. I got y'all on them basics.
Lord, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
I know who's that figurines.
her wares.
No, I got the hair wines colored. Yeah, what you got? What you need? What can I be?
I thought you were gonna go QVC for a second.
That's why you don't bring out the gaming jewelry. People don't know how to act. Good Lord.
Listen.
Look, so Navy, you have the ship. Walk us through. Let's start this thing off.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy. Wait, I am your dungeon master for the evening. I am known as Sir Frosty, and welcome to Blerd's Eyeview's first and not last D&D encounter session. So I've been looking forward to this all day ever since Chris said, "Hey, D&D." Okay, sure, no problem. And I called out sick today because I was sick, so I took that time to make sure everything was straight. What we're going to do tonight is we're going to go over the basics, little simple stuff. Now, if you got questions, throw them at me, and I'm more than happy to make them known and try to explain them. I think, who here has had experience playing D&D?
Once.
Hey, that's
Lady
more than...
M, I know you're not raising your hand slow. Did you forget where you were at?
No, it was the
Really? Okay.
Okay. I misread it.
So, in D&D, the principal thing is the most important element is your imagination. If you've never played before, it is known as a TTRPG, known as a tabletop role-playing game. You get to play make-believe. We've been doing it for years as kids, so we get to do it tonight. I may cough from time to time. Bear with me.
It works with the aesthetic of being the dungeon master.
I mean, the dungeon master, you kind of got the Sir Frosty thing going, so it's like just
Long ago, back when dungeons were the it thing for kids.
or adults.
So, in D&D, you are basically part of a group or a singular adventurer going on a journey, an adventure, whatever it might be. And you create a character. Everybody in the crew has their character sheets.
Yes.
This is where everything starts. Now, because it's our first one, we're only going to use the following. If you look on your character sheet, you see the 6 abilities on the left side: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yes.
That's what we're going to focus on tonight.
Okay.
That's all you need to worry about. I will walk you through this. Do not overthink this. I promise you, this is going to be simple. It's going to be fun. The best thing about RPGs is role playing. Your characters, their life is brought to the surface by you. So I want you guys to show me your characters as we get into this. So what I like for everyone to do, I'm going to start with, let's see. You know what? I'll start with me, and then we'll do ladies first. And I want you guys to introduce your character in the role play. Okay? For all of you daunted travelers, I am Sir Stories. I will be bringing these wonderful adventurers on this journey into unknown worlds where treasure is only one step of danger away. But if you are part of this, enjoy the tales, enjoy the laughter. Most importantly, enjoy the deaths, because we're going to be killing things tonight.
Okay.
Murder. All right. So, Whoopty, can you introduce your character?
Yes, my character is I am not my character. I am
Mhm.
Solana Olaris. I am the banner part, just the top part.
Yes, the banner part. Mhm.
Okay. I'm an elf. Hence,
Cousin.
Lady just lost her mind.
Oh, years, I don't know why I didn't put mine on.
so I am an elf. My name is Solana Olaris. It has a token background thing, so bear with me.
I figured. I figured.
I am a sorcerer. Level 1, it says
Mhm.
here.
Mhm.
And I don't know what the acolyte part of it is, but yes. Olana Solaris.
The acolyte is you are a genius in your field, but you're doing this for the first time.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I was like, yeah, she's smart, but we're gonna play D&D. So yeah, make her acolyte. Okay. Lady Mandalore.
I like this already.
Yes, hello. I am Naivara Amastasia, and I am an elf. I hail from the faraway lands of mind your shit, mind your business.
Oh, here we go.
And I am a practicing and elevated sage. You will respect me as such. Thank you.
Well, we getting spicy already. All right. Lady, if you would be so kind.
Hello, my dears.
Hello.
My name is La Lioness,
Ooh, bitch.
and I am also an elf. So I love that I am with my fellow elftons. Thank you. I am a sorcerer sage, and this, even though it looks like a sword, it is actually my wand.
Oh, joy.
And I will have my ears on the next because I don't know why I did not wear them.
It's
So
okay.
mad at myself.
It's
And I
all
love
right.
your ears, darling. I love it.
I love it.
I
All
got
right. Spartan, if you so kind, sir.
Oh, you gotta go to Tafari because I'm about to laugh. Because thanks to Kira, I can't stop laughing.
Yeah.
Right now, damn.
Tafari, how about you, man?
All right, my name and studies come from the realm of Eleanor RuneScape. I'm a monk. You may call me Master T. I'm early in my studies, but wise in peacekeeping, and the level-headed person you need in. My background is also an acolyte, and I'm a human. Started.
You're what?
I'm
Human.
very.
So he is a
Funny thing, you're
human monk.
demon.
In other words, he is basically a fighting machine.
Yeah.
Oh.
He don't take caca for nobody, but he does it with such a smile. You know, you don't know you're about to get your ass kicked.
I
That
prefer.
also sounds like Kira.
I'd like to see you try.
All right, Spartan, what about you, man?
Okay, I got it. Shit. Okay, don't get Kira. Don't get Kira. Greetings. I am Duke Cannon. I am a human paladin, and I am very, very strong.
You are a Russian paladin.
I love it.
Really?
I love it.
Okay.
It's a joy.
It's a joy and a rapture. Yes.
We are
A
privileged.
joy and a rapture.
Yes, indeed. Yes. Rapturous joy. And
Chris, you have a little thing behind you.
I do.
Sir
My
Chris,
name is Stonehawk Whisperfell. I am a half elf, ranger class criminal.
it's a huzzah for me. Okay, so we have our cast of characters for tonight. And if everybody in the chat, if you want to contribute to it some way, somehow, please feel free. This is a story. You guys are guiding, you basically are the main characters. I'm going to guide you. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but I want you to use your intuition, use your imagination, and most importantly, work off of each other. Okay. All right. So, see what I'm thinking. All right. So, the majority of this, you're going to be using your 20-sided die, whether you have it physically or you have it on your phone. That's the only die you have to worry about using unless we go into combat. And if that's the case, I'll tell you what die you need to use. Okay, so don't confuse yourself. So right now, your D20 is your life. It's your world. It's everything. Okay. So we're going to go over all of the basics as we go. Story building is easy. I present the scenario. I give you a visual. Unfortunately, I didn't have the maps that I wanted, so I'm just going to paint the picture. Your imagination is going to be your canvas. All right. Be your character, please. You got to say, time out. What the hell's going on? Time in. What the hell is going on? If you have to do that, fine. I have no problem with that.
Je suis tigre. We just start doing it.
Oh, yeah. What up, Jesus Tiger?
I was just about to say.
She will get me for that later. I don't even care. I love you. I love you. Love you, Renita.
You called her a Jesus tiger. Why?
All right. So each of you are going to come in pairs into town. All right. So Naivara, you and Duke are coming into town. You two are familiar with each other because you have been in battles previously. Okay. Duke has saved you from imminent death more than once. However, as a druid, you were able to keep him from being taken care of by the wood elves. So you both worked in tandem. You've only been together for a little while. Okay.
This makes us even.
Okay. Solana and Locke, you two as sorceresses have journeyed as well from your principal lands. You are seeking to improve your magical skills as sorceresses. You're trying to establish your reputation, if you will, but you want to make sure that you become legendary. Locke tends to be a bit headstrong at times, jumping into danger. And Solana tends to be the reasoner, the common sense character. So anytime Locke says, let's do it. So I was like, you remember the last time. Oh, that's right. My bad.
Remember the last time.
Mm-hmm. Y'all have been traveling for well over a year, so you know each other pretty well. And Stonehawk and Master T, y'all just met up as your paths were converging. Stonehawk is getting away from a town who, for lack of a better word, wants your head on a pike. Okay.
Yeah, I'm always causing trouble.
They hired you as a ranger to save their town, and you didn't. And you took all the money from the coffers from the Burgermeister, and you were on the run. You left in the middle of the night. So the town is about a day behind you. Okay. You meet up with Master T, who sees that you come from something pretty traumatic, and he tries to get you to follow the path of heroism and become one with nature. And you're like, I only became a ranger because I can get stuff done. Don't even worry about it. So it's a Felix Unger, Oscar Madison sort of.
we are George and Lenny from Bison Man.
Oh Lord.
There is intellect in there, so no, we're not doing that.
As long as there's no rabbits involved.
Okay. All right.
I love it already.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to go sideways. All right.
It's about to go sideways.
So
I think it's already tipped on its side.
As I put on the appropriate attire for tonight's shenanigans. Excuse me. You're all converging to a country called Craigion. Craigion is a really, really ancient area. It's mostly a mountain range, but you do have your meadows, valleys, and things like that. Now, your destination is a town that has no name. No one bothers to tell you the name of the town because the town is a transition place for other adventurers or vendors on the go. It is a bustling town, and when you walk up to the door, walk up to the gate, you see this huge wall made of the stoutest timber you've ever seen. Very solid, kept together, and it stands 3 men high, and it goes all the way around. You cannot see around it, and it surrounds and protects the town. As you walk up, we're gonna have Navira and Duke come up to the gate first. As you two walk up to the gate, you see the guard. Guard looks like he's seen better days, and he doesn't want to be here
Mm,
because minimum wage isn't minimum anymore.
mm.
But he is in charge of making sure that whoever comes into the town has a purpose. So you walk up, and he looks at you and says, "Oi, what are you doing here? You got something to say, you two? Speak your business."
Sir,
This is very terrible customer service.
I pray thee, please back away 6 feet. Your stench is abhorrent.
Well, I don't know what abhorrents are, but I know one thing. You won't get in here unless you tell me what your business is. It's my job.
Sir, we're just merely passing through town. We just arrived. We would like to perhaps maybe find some lodging, if at all. I'm speaking in a British accent now. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
This is Kazakhstan all over again.
Character development, ladies and gentlemen. Character development. You gotta
This
love
is
it.
nothing like Uzbekistan. We would just like to find some lodging this evening, sir. Pray tell, where could we find such uh, lodging?
He looks down at you and says, "All right, Pipsqueak, I can tell you nice places, but you seem like you need a little bit of a lesson. But it's not for me. You're lucky you got the big guy there. I wouldn't even mess with you, sir."
First of all,
The guard,
all the
Oh, New
diplomacy
York came
stuff.
out real quick.
the guard looks over at Duke and says, "Looking for a place to stay?" It says, "Miss Fancy Pansy." "All right, the best place you can go is called the Dire Wolf. Just go to the gate. You can't miss it. You see a picture of a dire wolf on the right. Stay out of trouble. Be off with you."
yes,
And you walk into the gate.
All you had to do was be nice. You couldn't be nice. You couldn't even be. This is Kazakhstan all over again.
May the cow his mother was born from continue to rut in its
All you
Ooh.
had to do was be nice. Ask him where to go. Here we
He
are.
is beneath me. He is beneath
You, you had to
You.
be nice.
me to bring up your standards, sir.
Bring
All
up
right.
my sons. I'm bigger than him.
All right.
You look down too often, sir. I need you to lift your head up. Let's go.
All right. So as Nivara and Duke head towards the dire wolf, the next pair to come through is Solana and Locke. You two, you come across this really despondent looking guard. He looks like he is just fed up. He is fed up with people. All right. Set your business. I've got things to do.
I don't know why you are acting like that. Talking about state's my business. My business is my own, sir.
If you would
That's
just
very cockney of her.
You better bet.
if you just let us through, get out of your hair. We won't be here long enough for you to notice.
Sis, you are way too kind. Why are you acting like state's our business? Our business is our own. We came to the town to shop.
I don't get paid enough for this. All right, with you. Be off. The only place to see what. Hey, don't walk through until I tell you can go. Go to the dire wolf. You both look like you're looking for work. Go. It's on the right. Can't miss it.
You
Did he just?
what, look like I do the titty dance?
He has this look like customer service was never his forte, and neither were people. So you two walk through the gate just aggravated with this man. You hope you never cross
Annoyed.
paths with him again. Finally, we have Stonehawk and Master T.
0 stars.
They approach the guard. Now, the guard sees Stonehawk, and he squints at him as if he seems familiar, but he can't place it. So he goes back to his old grumpy exterior. Oi, state your business. What do you want here?
Master
and
T,
my
let me
friend.
handle this one. Okay. I think I can get it in there. We are two weary travelers. You look like you could use a drink. Here's a coin on me. We just come to pass through town.
You hand him the coin. He looks at it in his hand. He looks at you, looks at it, and goes, I suppose I can take bribery for once in my life. You're lucky you seem like a nice person. Your friend over there doesn't say much, does he? It's perfectly fine. What's your business? State your business, sir. And he's still looking at the coin like he is just mesmerized that someone actually gave him something.
We are just, like you said, two weary travelers just looking for a nice place to shop and lay our heads.
All right. Well, I can recommend something. He slips the coin in his pocket. He said, the best place in town is the Dire Wolf. Go over there. You look like adventurers. Go over there, and you might hear a few rumbles. Can't promise anything, but at least you were nicer than the first 4 people that came through.
Racist.
I wonder how I got out of this.
I can hear some.
I heard that.
All right. So all of our intrepid adventurers head to the Dire Wolf. The Dire Wolf looks like a standard tavern with brick walls and a wood frame door. And you see a sign out front that has the picture of a dire wolf that looks like it's been carved into it. It says Dire Wolf, established with a question mark next to it. So it's anybody's guess. The windows they're a little cloudy. Doesn't look like sun has ever been inside this establishment ever. But you can hear raucous noise. So each group has opened the door and you step in. And as you're about to step in, there's a cacophony of noise. It hits you like a punch. You hear conversation, yelling, cajoling, singing, drinking, and everything. You come in and you see adventurers of every ilk. We're talking paladins, knights, rogues, thieves. You see them, you recognize what they are because you've been around those types. So you look around and you all approve. Now, all 6 of you are standing in the door and you happen to look at each other because y'all have never been here before.
Boy, this place looks a bit easy to pick. A lot going on with no one paying attention.
Good Lord.
We just knew not.
Looks
What
like
is with all the editors in one spot? I thought it was just you.
Why is it so suddenly hot in here?
And sweaty like balls.
Oh, they will let anyone come into this establishment. Oh,
That's right.
All right. Let's see.
Cousin.
Oh my
That's
lord.
my sis.
That's my sister.
Okay. So y'all kind of recognize each other from previous adventures, even though y'all have never seen each other again since that time. So there's a bit of familiarity and there's a little bit of cajoling and also a little bit of camaraderie there. Stonehawk, roll your D20 for me.
Oh, let me open it back up. All right.
You should always keep it open. Don't ever close your dice.
Hey, look.
10.
10?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Under your wisdom, what is that number underneath the number?
Under my wisdom. Hold on, let me scroll that over. Under my wisdom, charisma.
Okay, so you see where it says wisdom and it has that big number?
Yeah.
Inside the circle underneath it.
It should say +1, +2.
Oh, +2.
+2? Okay. Yeah. All right, so that's what's known as a modifier. Whatever you roll for a specific roll, if it's for that, let's say it's for wisdom, whatever you roll, you add that. That way, that's going to give you an increase.
Okay.
Okay. So you're successful in your role. You look around and you happen to see that the barkeep standing behind this extremely long wooden bar that's been polished within an inch of his life. And he's glancing over at the crew, but he's looking at you specifically, and his eyes cut away and he goes right back to polishing his glass.
Right.
Hey, barkeep. I think I'll have a pint and one for my friend too.
Are you new in town?
Well, of course.
Isn't everyone?
No. This is the town that has a name, but no one cares, and we get strangers all the time. And it looks like you are a pretty motley crew. Are those four with you?
Oh shit.
Did that fifth one curse?
This feels like Staten Island.
I feel like you're attacking my six.
What is it? What is this Staten Island you speak of?
Nowhere necessary.
Whether or not they're with us isn't important. What's important is he's paid you drinks for two.
He only paid for one, but I'll let that pass for now.
You at least get us.
You can tell that this barkeep has seen his share of everybody. Nothing phases him short of a lightning bolt, and even then, that might just mildly irritate him.
Mhm.
But he sees that you all are adventurers, so you seem like a good group. All right, you know what? I don't do this very often, but here's drinks for everybody.
Oh, well,
Libation.
That is very suspicious.
Thank you.
I don't need to be a bitch right now.
And you, of all people, you would drink and not question a free drink, especially with strangers.
all right. Eyes them off. Get relax. Have a sip.
That's your problem. You always drink. I can't relax because you always drunk.
Wow.
The effects of alcohol do not hit me the way it does for some of you mere mortals. We elves know how to handle our liquor.
That
Yes,
is
I have always never seen
That was
enough balance
exactly
on
what
two
she
legs
thought.
before.
I cannot with y'all.
and we never get owed, okay? We
All
are
right.
black flawless.
So the barkeep, after he brings you your drinks, he looks at y'all. Looking for a little adventure, I see. You all look like you're well traveled. So what we have here, you two must be sorceresses. We have a druid, a drow. Not very often do we see y'all above ground. Hopefully you bear in mind that you still have a bad reputation.
The baddest bitch.
He looks at you and just shakes his head. Drow. He looks at the paladin. He gives him a nod. He looks at the monk. Gives him a nod. And he looks at Stonehawk and goes, "So you must be the mouthpiece for this group, aren't you?"
I guess you can say that, but yes.
I don't approve of the cut of your jib, but you seem like you're straight up. Okay. I'm sure they'll so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dire Wolf. As you can tell, it's not much. The sun doesn't come in here because we don't want interruptions. Now, what you see now you look around again, you see this motley crew, and he says, "What you have here is a meeting place for adventurers. They're all waiting for opportunities and adventure. They'll take work, but a lot of them are really picky." Lady Mandalore, roll a d20.
Ooh.
Not in the glass. Roll a d20. Not in the glass.
Come on, 7. Come on. No, I don't want 7. 12.
All right. So what is put that under your intelligence. What's your modifier under your intelligence?
+1.
Okay. So while everybody else is talking with the barkeep, you hear in the corner a conversation that sounds like this. "You could pay me to go to that priest. I swear, I think he's a fake." "Yeah, think we're going to come over there and work for free? We don't work for free." "Yeah, whatever this artifact is, he wants us to find. He looks like he's broke. I don't even care." "Well, we could go over there and check it out. No, we're not gonna do it. We're just sitting here and get drunk. You ready to get drunk? I'm broke. What the hell you talking about? So you relay to the group what you can keep it to yourself, or you can tell everybody.
Only because we're all looking for the same thing here this evening. I've overheard quite loudly that there are two rapscallions over there shirking their duties that were foisted upon them by a priest. Apparently, there's an artifact involved. I do not know nor care what it is, but if we want to get in on some of this gotcha, we need to go get it.
I love how you want to get in on some of this. Gotcha.
You cannot go on with the gotcha. Okay. All right. So each of you has a vote if you want to further investigate this. Remember, in this, you have everything around you. You can ask questions of the barkeep. You can ask other adventurers. You're not restricted.
I would like to speak to the barkeep, as he knows the way to a woman's heart, or a drow elf's heart.
You just had one glass.
That's the warm up, sir.
Oh my gosh! No
Get
comment.
behind me. Barkeep, may I ask you a query, please?
By all means, please feel free.
Thank you. I've overheard from some of your patrons that there's a priest in town. Is this priest of reputable stock?
He's reputable enough. He's one of those do-gooders, but he really doesn't do anything for the town. He is a priest of Moradin. Normally we get dwarves coming in here to worship with him, but they haven't been here lately since the cave-in at the mountain. But he's been going on about needing help, but he's never really talked about what it was. Something about an artifact, I believe, but that's all I know. I listen to what the other adventurers are talking about.
Thank you for enlightening me about your priest. I will go about asking around as you've directed. Does anyone else have any questions for the barkeep, perhaps? Am I
like
the only one that will
the
be asking these questions?
I'd like to speak to the barkeep. Barkeep,
Sure.
this cave-in, what were they looking for?
It was Mountain, and they were digging for mithril, which is the strongest metal in all of this land. But unfortunately, the dwarves end up getting lost in the cave-in, and they're stone dwarves, so usually they can find their way out, but they haven't come back, so we don't know. He sees you sticking your hand up in the air, and he's kind of aggravated at this point.
You only had one glass and you're already taking off the
I'm trying to talk to my cousins. Mind your business.
Yes, we both were, because we know.
Now she sounds like Dolores Umbridge.
Oh, I don't want to sound like her.
It's Kazakhstan all over again. You go to the party, you ask a question. Next thing you know, I'm fighting a Hydra while you sit there and drink.
Wow.
I mean, you're the one that likes to work out. I'm not about that life.
I do not like to work out against Hydra. That's why I brought you.
Lord. So Naivara has come up to the crew, to the group, and divulged what she found out from eavesdropping.
Yes, I have. I'm sorry.
Just one glass, huh? Got it.
No,
Okay.
what I did, I came back and I said to everybody, I heard some shit.
We're gonna
You did not explain in full detail.
You know, in the
I
last
told you the details I had.
You didn't even ask questions. With food.
Oh, I don't fucking. I didn't ask. Wait, no, Navy, I'm confused because I only talked to the bar. I overheard the first two dudes.
You overheard the conversation.
Right, and then I talked to the barkeep. So
Yes,
now
and I told you about the priest.
Right.
And then Stone asked about what happened with the dwarves in the mountain because I talked about the cave-in.
Okay, cool.
So you never had a chance to come back and ask anything additional yet.
Right.
See, this is the interactivity that goes with the game. Sometimes you'll talk amongst each other. Because if you think about it, I'm not even anywhere near you guys. I don't exist. I'm just a voice from above with a really nifty beard.
Here we all hear things.
Okay, so she.
I'm a Watu in this game, okay?
Okay.
I'm a Watu, okay.
Okay. So do I
So
go
it's up
and-
to you if you want to divulge to the group what you heard from the conversation you eavesdrop, because everybody's trying to find adventure, and this seems to be something that may pan out.
But that's why I'm confused, because I thought I came back before I asked the barkeep. I told everybody. That's what I thought I was doing. If I did not do that.
You never went anywhere.
Oh.
You heard it while you were standing there. I said you were eavesdropping. I never said you went over to talk to them.
Oh.
You
All
missed the
right. Well,
point.
ayo.
Yes.
You hear voices in the back going, "Yeah, what is this? Yeah, we're talking about. We don't do that here. It's not that type of establishment."
My,
Or go save Dobby. What are we doing?
No, I
my fellow adventurers, I would like to impress upon you some details that I've divulged from my delicate elf-like hearing. There are two gentlemen that are trying to help this dwarf. I'm sorry, am I too low?
No, we hear you just fine.
No.
With the ears. I'm sorry. No, she was
You're
flexing.
waiting, baby.
My bad. I've overheard that
You could hear it just fine.
there's the chance, perchance, for us to have quite the adventure ourselves. Apparently, there's a priest in this town that is looking for an ancient artifact, and I hear tell from our barkeep that it could be the long pursued or coveted mithril would be involved. What say you all to these pieces of I don't fucking know. Information. I don't know.
Let's go and get it there.
Does this sound like something that we might want to partake on because the royalties? would know
Yeah.
this?
I want to get paid there. I want to get paid real good.
So that's the vote for one.
I would like to make it rain on myself as well. Anybody else in the crew? How say you all?
Master T.
Listen, that's an I. Yes.
Okay.
Where I come from, they drop you off. They teach you all the trades, and mining was one of them. Before the tragedy, Mithril went for a lot. I'm in.
Okay.
Something about
I
this
like
town.
shiny things. What can I say?
Something about this town. High walls, a guard that stands forever. They have a lot of people here in this bar, and they seem to be having a lot of fun. This mithril, I heard things. And these dwarves, no one's spoken of them since. And this priest got me in.
Oi.
I could always use a new sword. I could always use a new sword since someone pawned it off the last time we went on a quest.
That
He was thirsty.
that was for my health, sir. If
It
it's
was,
not-
you only got 2 drinks. It was my great sword, and you only got 2 drinks.
It was the wine of my people, sir. You cannot tell me that we could pass up such an ancient vintage if I do not
You
drink
only
this.
got 2 cups.
And
2.
Wow.
It's the end.
Wow.
Listen,
And
what
now,
other- what
and
other-
now I must accompany you to get this mithril so I can make myself another sword. But I do not trust that ranger.
and you will have many more riches that you can complain about when we're at the end of our journey as well. So I'm giving you 2 gifts, sir.
You're giving me complaints and a headache.
Okay. So is everybody in for this?
Huzzah!
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Finding
So,
a river and saving.
You bid farewell to the barkeep, who's happy to be rid of you because that's one less group in there making noise. You leave the dire wolf and you head down into town. You head down to what looks like a huge cathedral, but as you get closer, it's seen better days. It looks like it's been pockmarked. It's vines growing all over it. It's not been kept up very well, and nobody seems to be going near it. But the door is wide open. So you as a group, you step in, and you see this massive cathedral, huge. Unlike the outside, the inside is meticulously clean and well put together. You see rows of pews, and at the end, you see what looks like a little old man dressed in a blue robe with a white tabard coming down to the front.
Watu, is that you?
Barry, he's wearing.
I was waiting for that. I'm not even going to let you have that, sir. So, Whoopty, roll a d20 for me.
Okay. Oh, my phone is D20. Come on, phone. Don't be stupid. 20.
Perfect. And what's your modifier?
On what?
The where it says wisdom. On your character sheet, it says wisdom. That
Plus
number plus 1, 21. Okay. So you look down the aisle, and you for sure know that this is the priest that you're supposed to talk to. So you pass that on to the rest of the crew.
So, the priest is here. Should we approach? Should we grab him and shake him? Or should we just talk?
You know I'm
I know
about
we
that
will
life.
grab him and shake him.
You know I'm about that life. Let's go.
I've seen many a shady priest in my day, but I'll give this one a fair chance.
I'm minding my business. You know.
Master T, I think you might seem like these are your type of people.
Yes.
There's him and 7 of us. Maybe we try just peace. But also, there's a place like this back home, and last time when I went inside, there was a vampire, so we can approach from a distance.
Yo!
You're in a cathedral.
Strahd was a long time ago, okay? I'm gonna need you to get it together, sir.
That means we have holy water. We can do this. Still be a pussy.
I
So
don't know.
But hold on. This
Gillinor, it required stomping out and a stake through the heart. I don't know how things work in this world.
oh wow. So while y'all are talking, the priest looks up and he goes, "My children, welcome to the Cathedral of Moradin. I am the priest. My name is Mission Jarnad, and I am the keeper of this established institution. Thank you for coming. What can I do for you?"
Well,
We come seeking the whereabouts of 2 lost dwarves.
Ah, yes, the cave-in of Mount Mountain. We still talk about it now. Unfortunately, that was well over 5 years ago, and we haven't seen a single dwarf yet. However, are you here because of a mission for a lost artifact, perhaps?
why, yes. How did you
Have
know?
a mission for a lost artifact?
Are you a mind reader, sir?
Oh no, Meriden gives me wonderful blessings. Praise Meriden, please don't kill me. Okay.
It's not a vampire.
Wait.
Sorry, what was that?
Is it truly Meriden or is it the party?
What?
Is it Meriden or is it Mead?
It's Meriden. We don't do mead here. So you see him visibly relax. He has been trying to get help to try to find this artifact because there's a reason. Oh, this is so wonderful. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if you're here to help me, but our sacred artifact is missing. And unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time to recover it. It's been gone for 2 days. He gestures behind you on the altar. You see on the altar what looks like a space that looks like a cross. Like something was there, but it's missing now.
Mm-hmm.
You see 2 incense braziers next to him. They're both cold. They're not burning at all. And he looks very despondent. We are missing the sacred amulet of Sauron. And unfortunately, we were robbed 2 days ago. I don't know who it was, but they broke in through the back of our cathedral when I was out in the country helping the poor. And when I came back, all I saw was bits of wood and cloth on the floor, and the amulet was missing. I'm petrified because this is hallowed ground. If the amulet is gone from these premises longer than 4 days, a pestilence will fall on the land because this cathedral is the only thing muting its power.
Oh no.
You
Oh.
realize he said 2 days ago, and it only got 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
2 days
Yeah.
left to get the
So
That
I got
math
a
is
question.
problematic.
Yeah,
honey.
I got a question.
The math is not mathy.
What happens if you don't
The
get this
arithmetic
amulet back in
is-
2 days?
Have you heard? Oh my goodness. Have you heard of the flowing darkness?
I
Happens
have.
monthly, dear, but go ahead.
No, that's the flow. That's the flowing crimson. It's a totally different thing. I cannot believe young people would still try that joke with me. I'm over 100 years old. It's still not funny. But I digress. The amulet of Sauron is what prevents the it prevents the flowing darkness from taking over the land. It will blot out the sun. It will kill everything in its path. With
Sounds
that,
like
no, you're fine. I'm already half dead anyway from trying to find people to help me. It's fine.
If we don't help him, the entire town will look like the bar.
So
It's
you
what-
mean to tell me?
Time out. Touche, Whoopty. Touche.
Oh, you know what? Wait, we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and finish this.
That was a good one, Ricky. That was a good one.
Hey,
Oh,
for that
Yeah.
last, I put links in the comments. So for those y'all with businesses, pay attention, and there will be a link over there.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back to this story. Ah, damn, I love this.
And we're almost halfway through it, so let's go.
I love this. I love this. All right, we'll be right back.
Hey, what's going on, folks? CJ here, 1/3 of the Three Black Geek Squad, and the Blerd Station BlerdCon live stream in 2024. What more can be said? Me and the good folks at Blerd Station Press Corps, we put in a lot of hard work into making that happen last year, and with that came us being able to highlight a lot of indie creatives, con-goers, podcasters, even some of the guests at the convention. We were able to highlight them, and it actually was a huge success, due in part to a lot of you guys that happened to see us there or watched us, and we had a lot of fun doing it, and it was great to be able to give back to the community that put us in this spot in the first place.
However, with this amount of success comes curveballs. The state of Virginia charges an exorbitant amount for the most basic Wi-Fi services. So now we're turning to our community.
We want to show how great we can be when we don't have any obstacles in our way. So we're asking for help with building a spirit bomb. We're calling on our Leaf Village to help us literally win the internet.
So just imagine your favorite Black-owned business, or even your own, finally getting to be seen on a global reach outside their own backyard. You can get more information on the sponsorship tier list at www.blerdStation.com/BlerdCon-broadcast. This is Chris Fury of Blerd Station. We'll see you at BlerdCon 2025.
All right. We're back.
Yeah,
Let's finish this.
production costs money, so especially for those who can't hit the road or table and ain't gotta do all that traveling this year. There's your options in the chat.
And we're back. We're back, everybody. Hey. All right.
So flowing of darkness and cloth
Yes.
being found on the scene, and
that world before it ends up like my last one.
So he basically says, in a nutshell, the amulet was preventing the flowing darkness from taking over the land. It was basically a safeguard. Somebody stole it because it's made of pure mithril, and it's also an enchanted item. Because it's not there, the safeguard is you have 4 days to return it back. Otherwise, the flowing darkness will take over Craigion and plunge everyone into darkness and misery. Marriage.
No.
Let me stop. I'll
No.
stop. I'll stop. So
Patriarchy.
when you look at the priest, and he's exhausted. He has been trying his best to reach out to every adventurer to help out, and they've all laughed at him. I don't know what I can do, but if you are all willing, I would like to hire you to retrieve the amulet.
Now, when you say hire,
take the money. Take the money. Take the money.
where's
They obviously have a lot to spare, and even if we can't complete this thing,
Have you seen the inside and outside of this church, and you think he has a lot of money?
but the security in this piece is clearly lacking. How much money could he possibly supply?
Right.
have you seen the town?
Yes, I have.
Yes.
I know he's from somewhere.
He is literally standing there waiting for you to talk with him, ask him questions, because he's anxious.
I got it. Priest, may I ask, when was the last time you've seen this amulet? And if so, was there a kind of strange individuals in your church?
He looks at you. He realizes you're a paladin, and he smiles. Noble paladin, I am but a loyal follower of Moradin, and no one comes here anymore since the dwarves were caught in the cave-in. And no one's been here. These doors have never been opened to anyone since I've known. But come to think of it, I do remember a hooded figure coming in. I greeted them, and they didn't speak back, which is not unusual. I'm used to being ignored. But that was strange. That's all I can remember.
Priest, this cloth you found at the scene, is it the same cloth that was on this hooded figure?
I can't remember, but the cloth that was on the floor, it was from the liner from the altar, and it was a brown, sort of like a sackcloth kind of fabric. Like, it was really, really rough. It was a rough texture, and I only know a certain number of creatures who would wear that type of fabric because they don't care. It could either be a troll, a kobold, or a goblin, and I don't get them in here.
Looks like we're just looking for someone with a rash.
Ew. We have to touch
Wow.
It's sounding like we have to touch one of the pores. I'm sorry, Mr.
It
Priest.
sounds
Never
like
stopped before.
it's sounding like the at the front gate just lets anyone in here. So why did we all get such a hassle?
Questionings. Mr. Priest, would you say that you feel as though there's a gap in your memory regarding what's happened with between you and this person who didn't speak to you at the church?
No, I remember everyone who comes in here because not a lot.
Wait, what?
They put digital.
No, baby. Elite.
Wow. Wow.
We know that
Let
we're
the
better
ears
than
tell
you.
the tale, ladies and gentlemen.
We know that we're better than you. We're quiet about it. What can I say? And Priest questions. Is this artifact heavy? Does it seem like it would take more than one person to move it?
Yes, it weighs about 100 pounds. So whoever did it was very strong and very quick. Almost like a deacon deadlift, if you will.
Oh my god.
Blasphemer. Ah. Any other questions?
Many.
Oh Lord. Any other questions for the priest? For everyone else?
Jesus Christ. I can't think. No.
The last adventurers that went out looking for this artifact, how long was it before we realized they were missing? They were no longer coming back.
Oh, that's the thing. No one's bothered to help me. There weren't any other adventurers. All the cowards are at the Dire Wolf getting drunk and pissing on themselves, which is par for the course, really. So you are the first good souls to come through. Now, time is of the essence. So he turns around, goes behind the altar. He pulls out this large chest. It's about, I would say, maybe 2 feet long, 1 foot wide, and about 8 inches high. It's very ornate. It's covered in gold. It's looks like it's covered in silver, and you can see a silver sheen on top, which Stonehawk looks and realizes it's mithril.
Mr. Priest, is that our form of payment?
He looks and goes, no, that's my lunch. What's wrong with you? I'm not giving you my food. He takes the box, puts it to the side. He goes back around and pulls out an almost identical one. But before you can ask him anything, he opens it up and you see nothing but gold. Gold coins.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hold on.
Can I just take a?
Why didn't you feel this?
You reach over to it. He smacks you on the hand. No, this is not what it's for.
What the hell?
Now,
can we get him? Because I want the gold.
I want the gold too.
Okay,
Why are we talking?
It's a
Mr.
church. Are you really going to consider that?
Master
Really?
T, I've heard stories about this flowing darkness. It doesn't just stop at one town. I think we got a problem here.
One home. I've lost a home. I won't lose another.
This
Also, and if he spend the money, he would. Look at this place.
The amulet covers 100 square miles. So it is imperative for it to return. Now, Locke, I want you to roll a d20 for me.
Hold up. I did download it. Hold on. It is a I don't know what this means.
13. Okay. So that's a 13.
Oh, I thought it was an I. Okay, got it.
Wait, do it again. Let me say it again. Oh, that's a nat 20. That's a 20.
Ooh.
You rolled a 20. Good job. You don't even use your modifier. You don't use your modifier. So this is the basis for your not your intelligence, but your wisdom. So you look over in the chest that he opened up with all the gold, and you ascertain there is at least 5,000 gold coins in that chest.
5,000.
How do we make
But
it?
she knows. So it's up to her to tell the crew.
Oh.
Otherwise, she could keep it to herself.
And y'all thought I was the bad one.
You know I'm gonna find out, right?
Wow.
You know I'm gonna find out, right?
Indeed.
I am a sorceress. Ma'am.
You know I'm gonna find out, right?
My wisdom is 13.
The
All
darkness
right.
has seeded. The darkness has seeded. The darkness has seeded.
You can always
Because,
So
right?
here's what I will do.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point he is very nervous because time is of the essence and y'all are prattling like chickens. Here's what I will do. Not only is the gold yours, but I will give you the chest as well. The chest itself is worth 10,000 gold.
See?
All I want is for everyone to be safe and please retrieve the amulet. Now, no one has asked what it looks like.
Fuck.
So,
I did ask how much it weighed.
So he tells you.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
So he'll say, well, since you're going for it, thank you so much for helping me. Now, here's what I'll tell you. It's about a foot tall. It looks like a crucifix, but it looks like there's a star underneath the crucifix, and it's on a platform. The entire thing is made of mithril with a red ruby in the center. That ruby is the power source to prevent the flowing darkness from coming. And he looks at the whole group and says, if any of you try to steal it, you will cause a pestilence and you will not survive. So I am entrusting you with this mission. So, will you do it?
Yeah.
You made it this far.
That's a likely story, mister. But all right, go on.
He is overjoyed.
Like Master, I'll do it because I can't afford to see another town guard.
Thank you, Noble Ranger. Thank you. Thank you.
Gold.
Now,
we need a special cloth or anything. I'm not going to touch this and explode, right?
No, a simple cloth will do. A simple sack is fine. You look like strapping young people anyway. Now, let's go ahead and move on with this. So he takes the chest, puts it right back under the altar, and he comes to the front and he says, if you take a road out of town opposite the gate, you'll see a road that leads somewhere. Rumor has it that there are creatures at the end of that road in the old Scion mansion. That would be my guess, that you could go and see if it's there, because there's not much anywhere else and it's heavy. So thank you for helping me with this.
Priest, do you have a map? Some sort of form of parchment.
I do not, unfortunately. All I can tell you is the road out is it literally goes straight to the old mansion.
Do you know if there's going to be creatures that are guarding this thing?
Honestly, I don't know. They stole it from me. What else can I tell you?
There's no one in this town has a map. No
My
one.
stomach hurts. Oh my gosh.
That's called boo-boo.
It's called, yeah, pretty much. All right.
I guess we got a mission to go on.
And we're off.
All right. So y'all leave the cathedral. And as you leave the cathedral, you look to your right and you see, just like he said, there is a road that leads straight out. You literally wonder, how did this wall cover all of this? Because the mansion is inside the town proper.
Oh.
Okay. So you really don't leave the area per se, but you're going somewhere else. But it's a long way away.
Okay.
All right. So you as a collective, y'all start heading down the road.
Mhm.
All right. You're passing groves to the left, meadows to the right. It's a little overcast. It feels a little chilly. And as you walk, you see a cutoff to the right, and you see a grove of trees. He didn't mention anything about a grove of trees. One of you thinks in your head.
Mhm.
But as you're going by, you see rustling in the trees.
Mm-mm.
I'm
Duke,
ready.
knows, Duke notices it first, and then Stone sees it.
You seen that too, huh?
Yeah, I saw
Something's watching us.
it. I gathered, but they are not alone.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to enter into your first combat phase.
Oh no.
Bring it!
Okay. The first thing I want you to do is to roll your d20 and tell me the number that you have. This is what's called rolling initiative. This is going to determine the order of battle with your adversaries, even though you don't know who they are.
I rolled 19.
Nice. Okay, 19. No, 19.
Okay, I rolled a 10.
I rolled
10.
one.
Shit.
Roll that again.
Who,
Daddy.
me? All of us?
No, Whoopty. Roll that again.
2.
Oh,
Goddamn.
all right. Okay, 2. All right.
I rolled a 17.
So Locke got a 17. Master
10.
T,
10.
both of you got 10. Okay.
Cousin.
All right. So the order of battle is going to be Stone, Locke. Let's see, we got 3 10s. This is gonna be interesting. We'll go in order of the ladies. So Naivara is third. Duke is fourth. Master T is fifth. And Solana is sixth. All right. So as you all look over, you see a group of 6. I don't know if I want to do this. 6 kobolds.
Wait, would you say that? Hold
Sorry.
on.
6 kobolds. The lead kobold looks over and he's sneering.
Humans, you won't get the treasure. We will keep the treasure for ourselves. My brothers, they are the adversary.
You all surprised because kobolds don't normally have the ability to talk. So apparently this is something unusual about these kobolds. And you hear him go, yeah, kill the helmets, yeah, kill the helmets. And you hear one of them go like, hey, there's a dwarf. Kill the dwarf. That's an elf. Oh, kill the elf. Ah, they are stupid, but they're intelligent. So they start heading towards you. They've got their weapons up. And the first one's going towards Stone. All right, Stone. Now, you have your weapons under your actions, or you should, on your character sheet.
Okay.
Do you have weapons available on your character sheet? You should.
I have martial weapons, I think it was.
Okay, look down at the bottom of your character sheet. It's to say weapon, attacks, and cantrips.
Hold on. Weapons, attacks. You said at the very bottom or?
At the very bottom of the page, yes. Okay, you got unarmed strike. All right.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to help you wield one of your weapons. Scroll down on your character sheet to the very last page.
Okay.
That should give you your inventory.
That would be. What am I
So
looking at?
should tell you what your weapons are in that inventory.
Ensnaring strike, hunter's mark, cure wounds.
All right, let me pull up your character sheet real quick. In fact, I have it on another tab. I'm smart. SMART. Yay. All right, so we go to the bottom. Oh, wow. Okay, let's go to inventory. All right, so Stonehawk, you have a scimitar, a short sword.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong page. Okay.
No, that was my fault. I should have looked through the equipment. So which one of these do you want to wield? You have a scimitar, a short sword, and a longbow.
Let's go with the scimitar.
Okay.
The obsidian of scimitar.
Okay. So your scimitar, if you have something to write down, the scimitar is going to be a 2d6 for damage. So when you attack, you roll your d20 first. If it's a high number, the attack is successful. If it's low, it fails.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it's successful, then we're going to roll a 2d6 to determine the damage.
Okay. So
right,
roll it again. So I had the 19 the last time. So I roll
So
it
yes,
again.
this is for initiative. So you're rolling the d20.
Okay. That would be 15.
Okay. So add your strength modifier to that.
That would be, where are you at? Strength modifier is 12 plus 1, so it's 15, 16.
So 16. Okay. So it's successful. He's coming at you. The first one's coming at you full bore. Ah! What do you want to do with your scimitar?
Lunge.
Okay. Tell me how you want to do it.
Oh. Downward strike.
Okay. And the attack is successful. It hits. Now roll 2d6s.
2d6s. 2 and 5.
Oh, you killed him instantly.
Oh shit.
You killed him instantly. He did not see it coming. He literally squawked. One part went one way, the other part went the other. You split him in half.
Sometimes you have to pop out and show these hoes.
Oh my gosh. See, this is why we do nice things.
It's but necessary.
Okay, Locke, you're up next. Yours is coming at you with a hammer. That's all he's got. He's screaming, "Kill the long-haired wench!"
Over my dead body.
Okay, so what weapon are you using?
All right.
On your inventory, if you look on weapons and attacks on the first page at the bottom, it looks like you have a dagger and a spear.
I have a dagger and a spear. Yep.
Okay, so which one do you want to use?
I mean, I guess the dagger because that's a +2 hit, and the spear is a -1. So.
Okay. All right, so we'll do the. So you want to do the dagger? Do you want to use a dagger?
I'm sorry. My apologies. You said someone was coming with me with a hammer. Now I'm gonna get a spear. I'm
Okay.
going to long range.
And you know what? Since y'all are really cool and y'all are really dope. All right, so roll a d20 for me.
All right. D20. 20 days. Sorry.
You can do it. I believe in you.
19.
Nice. Okay. The attack hits. Now I need you to roll a 1d6 for me. I need you to roll a d6 for me once.
Okay, seriously. What is it?
A 6-sided die.
Is it that one that's right here?
It's the square one. Yes, the square one, like the Monopoly dice. It's the square one.
Oh, I honestly didn't realize that's what the number.
That's all right. I got you, baby. I got you.
I rolled a 2.
2. Okay, so I'm going to give you +3 to that. And so you did a total of 5. Okay. You thrust into him, and he goes, he's not dead, but he's close.
I have the dagger, and I have the spear.
He is not dead, so he is really, really close. Okay. All right, so you basically use him for like a piñata right now. Okay. Naivara, yours is coming at you with a club.
Is it wooden?
It is a wooden club. All he keeps screaming is shamalama ding dong, shamalama ding dong. He heard it from somewhere. He thinks it's a battle cry.
Oh, how cute. How quaint.
Okay, so what do you want to attack with?
I would like to produce flame.
Okay. Gonna produce flame. Oh, that's actually really nice. All right, roll a d20.
Come on. shamalama ding dong.
You just said it right back at him. Shamalong ding dong, you buddy.
11.
And what is your strength modifier?
My strength. Oh, it's shit. -1.
Oof. Okay, it doesn't hit.
Damn it.
So you get the spell ready, and you go Hakskika, and he sees it coming, and he ducks and goes, "Shit! I don't want to be roiled again."
I get
Kobolds, just like trolls and goblins, are afraid of fire.
Noise.
So if you had hit him, you would have killed him.
Yes.
Noise.
Okay. So he is still coming at you.
Okay.
And let me see. Come on. Yes, the dice are rolling. Yes. And we'll roll that. Okay, he hits you. And
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Nobody said I was down.
he does 4 damage to you. Now, on your sheet, just above to the right, it says a big number and it says max HP.
Yeah. Oh, God damn,
Okay.
you motherfucker right here.
Yeah. So you just took 4 damage.
Yeah.
So you're down to 7.
Yeah.
That's all right. You get your shot coming up here. Don't worry
I'm
about
gonna
it.
get him.
You gonna get. I know you're gonna get him. I'm scared for him. I'm scared for him. All right, Duke, it's on you, man. Exactly. That timing was incredible.
Who just used intimidating shout?
I choose my weapon of Zuri. No, I'm kidding. I choose.
I ain't going up against her. You kidding me?
I will go with my longsword.
Okay. There are goblins coming at you, and he has nothing in his hands. He's just baring his teeth. He's going to try and take a bite out of you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do you want to attack?
Overhead to the skull.
Roll a d20.
Oh.
Not the Zuri, the d20.
Yes, my bard is in the way.
She's like, no, father, don't kill him. He's cute.
17.
It hits. All right. So for your longsword, roll 2d6.
Okay.
The special effects make it work.
The hissing of the body.
5 and 5.
He's gone. You literally cut him in half. You slice him down the middle, and you look back at Stone and go,
I like your work.
Stone just goes, show off. All right, Master T, yours is coming at you, and he's in a drunken mantis stance.
All right, hand it is.
All right, so how do you want to attack?
Hand.
Hand. Okay, so you're doing an unarmed strike. All
Yep.
right, so roll d20.
All right, d20. 13.
All right, it hits. And how do you want to attack him? What is your motion? Now, see, you did when it comes to combat, you can describe how you're doing it.
I'm blanking on the name of it, but what is the knock him unconscious 2 chop to the back of the head?
Oh, judo chop.
The Austin Powers.
Austin
Judo
Powers.
chop.
Judo chop.
I see you know your judo well.
Okay, so roll 1d6 for me.
This is the drunken stance I've ever seen. He's no
Horrible.
threat.
Y'all are horrible.
Rolls a 5.
And you get +2 for bludgeoning. You literally broke his spine with that chop.
Mm-hmm.
You hit him, and his whole body collapses like someone just like a stack of cards. You hear him go, and he's done.
Look at that, Master T. I knew you had it, didn't you?
So that is the famous Austin Powers judo chop I've heard of. Very
All
effective.
It's not dead.
All right.
That's
Solana. Okay, who we got? Solana.
the arrow.
Solana, yours is coming at you. He's wearing looks like a sorcerer's robe, and his hands are motioning like he's getting ready to weave a spell. What do you want to do?
Fuck him up. I will. Where's it? Equipment. Weapons.
Get some crystal.
If you look on your first page, look at the bottom. It says weapons. There should be the bottom square to the right. It says weapons, attacks, and cantrips.
Ew.
You got some choices.
Sorcerer's Burst?
Sorcerer's Burst. Okay. Okay. So you want to hit him with the acid attack. Okay. All right. So roll your d20.
13.
What's your strength modifier?
Nothing.
Nothing. It hits. Roll 1d8.
D8.
As Ziri is practicing her judo top.
What was it?
It was a 6.
It was and it's a +4 modifier to that. So as you hit him with this, you see this was like a ectomorphic blob of green ooze shoot from your hands, hits him square in the chest as he's about to weave his spell, and in an instant he melts. He doesn't even get a chance to scream. All you hear is ah! That's it. That's all you hear. And he's a pile of burnt clothes and green skin.
Very effective.
Everybody Mama did her big one.
I knew Kira's gonna say that. I knew it was the way she was swirling her wine. She was like,
Okay. So
anyone else?
So that's it for the initial combat. Now they get to attack. So Locke, he is coming at you. All right, roll a d20.
I roll a 10.
Okay, and what's your strength modifier?
Hold on.
Look at the little bubble under strength, under the number 10, on whatever number it is.
So right under strength, or
yeah,
no, to the
strength, and then the number, and then you went in the circle.
All right, so the 1, 5, and then the one the circle is -3.
Oof.
God damn it! You ain't got okay.
Okay.
God damn! Why you hold her like this?
Am I dead?
No, you're not. You're not dead, sweetheart.
Not yet.
You take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. So on your character sheet, if you look to the upper right, you see where it says max HP.
Yeah.
Okay. You're down to 6 now. You took 2 damage.
Lovely.
Okay. So keep that in mind.
I'm
all right.
safe though.
Naivara.
Now, all right, wait a minute. This motherfucker hit me one goddamn time already. What the hell?
He gets to attack you.
He did.
No, you attacked him.
And then he attacked me.
Let's see what happens.
Oh Lord, I'm about to die.
No, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. Oh, okay. He swings at you. Not only does he miss. Roll your d20.
Yeah, fuck this motherfucker right here.
Don't hold back. Tell me how you really feel.
14. I switched to the app.
Okay, not only does he miss, but his back is exposed to you, and you bring out your produce flame spell, and you send it at him again.
Yay!
Roll your d6.
Oh wait, no, Trace.
He's done. He's done. All right.
Press.
All right. So Locke, The last one is looking at you. He sees he's the only one left, and he's pretty much pissing in his tunic right now. He doesn't know what to do.
Wait, me and Spartan are standing off to the side, like Sam and Bucky watching John get his ass whooped.
No.
Y'all are horrible.
Ain't nobody gonna help me.
No, I don't need the help. What are you talking about? I don't need the help. I am not trying it.
Help me.
Oh, I'm the one that I got my dagger. Right? I got my dagger.
Knife crime. You're gonna do knife crime. Knife crime.
You're gonna do knife. Oh, so you're swinging them with your dagger.
Why not?
Okay, he's not sure what to do, so now you have an attack of opportunity. Are you coming at him with your dagger? Okay.
That would be a yes.
See, this probably can't have nice things. Good grief.
Dagger's looking pretty awesome.
All right. So, Locke, roll a d4.
Okay. D4.
Bo.
I guess it's a 4.
Yeah.
It's a 4?
It's a 4, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 4. That's a 4. Okay, you get a +2 modifier, so it's 6. So not only the speed of lightning, you come straight at him, you grab him from behind, and you take the dagger and you cut his throat so deep that you almost cut his head off.
Goddamn.
You step back and his head lolls backwards. Literally, the back of his head hits his spine. His body hasn't responded yet, so it's still standing there.
Dramatic.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Hey.
I'm that bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was your first combat.
Yay!
I survived. I will survive.
Back it up.
I have to survive.
I got
the All right. So I will give y'all the option, but you still got to get to the mansion and do everything. It's a little bit longer. Do you want to finish running it through, or do you want to pause it here?
We can pause it here. I want to do it Thursday.
I want to come back to this.
I'm down. I'm totally down.
I'll be here.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was your first D&D session. Bare bones. Y'all did incredible. All of y'all did incredible. Let me. That's how simple it is.
Wait till we do this in person. Oh, the joy!
Oh, man. Y'all gonna make me explode.
Look, that right there. Bring the bottle. We're about to have a blast.
So, how did y'all feel about it?
I love it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've always wanted to play. I've never had the opportunity, so that was fun.
Oh, Zuri, you're next. Don't worry about Zuri. You're next.
D&D was my line in the nerd sand, and I'm wondering why because I have a lot of friends that play, and I'm wondering why I haven't done it earlier. This was fun.
Mm-hmm.
See, Navy, you know Tommy, and he I think him and another friend of ours, he plays Warhammer, but he plays D&D too. He's like, you got to get into it. You're like, me and him have never been able to do it, so I'm like, yeah.
Lady Mandalore,
Warhammer is something else
how was it?
Me too.
Warhammer is fun.
I as well. You sir are a wonderful dungeon master. I will say this as someone that had an experience with one other dungeon master. Yes, well, technically a few. Anyway, you superior, sir. Superior. Huzzah.
I appreciate it. Spartan, what's your word?
I'll raise my sword to you.
Oh, it was definitely fun. Like I said, it's been a while since I did open campaign, but it was still just it was still just as fun because again, it's not just the adventure. It's not just really the adventure. It's the people around you that actually make it worth it too, and you can bounce off each other. You know, because you have to trust your partner not to drink too many cups of wine and say
I'm gonna need you to I'm a good time. I understand why you got to come at my embodiment of choice.
Shots fired. Someone got a crossbow. Shots fired. Lady, what you think?
I didn't know what to expect, but I honestly had a preconceived notion that I thought it was going to be a little boring. I am so glad that I was wrong, and I'm gonna echo what Kira said and then what Will said. Dude, you made it fun. Like you brought us into it, and therefore that we could play off of you. And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I might have to do this again. But I'm gonna disagree with Will. This is a lot better, probably with a little bit more spirits.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because yeah.
Look, I want to say for this being my first time, one thing when Navy said, and you have to act the character, I'm like, role play is a part of this?
Right? I said too. I'm thinking that we're just, I don't know. I thought you were just gonna tell a story. That was it.
No.
It wasn't until I seen Lainey bring out her swords. I said, hold on.
Lord.
Like I said, I will have my ears on Thursday.
What?
That
was
that?
Tafari, what'd you think, man?
I mean, the only other people I know who played were my old coworkers, but who even likes those people? So,
oh my god!
This was fun. Very much. What was the other one? There was one South Park game that was basically a big ass D&D level, and I'm thinking about playing that now because we've done this.
Oh,
true.
Right? Like I feel like I want to see if I understand it a lot more.
I can hear my wife now. What are you doing? I'm going to play D&D with my friends.
The great thing about D&D is its community. It's all about the story and the characters. You guys, y'all are the story. All I do is I give you a nudge. That's all I do is I give you a nudge.
You know, I gotta give a shout out to those kids in Hawkins, Illinois. I get it now.
And this was my first session.
But you know,
this was my first DM session, you guys.
Oh no!
What you mean?
This is my very
your first master session?
Huh?
You be like being a master?
Being dungeon master? Yeah, this is my first time.
That's what's up.
I thought you did.
I would never.
He played it all so natural.
Yeah. What you mean?
It's all about
it's
the
not
story.
Gonna be your last Navy. Trust.
Oh, it won't. Trust me. I got plans.
Christy said if she wanted to play locally, what would she need to bring?
Okay, if you want to play locally, first thing you want to do is to find a place that is doing Dungeons and Dragons. Find out their schedule. Most of them set up Dungeons and Dragons, a D&D Adventurers League, which is open to new players. All you need is your imagination, a set of a 7 die set, which is basically all the dice, pen and pad, and snacks. That's it. Most dungeon masters will have many. If you want to get many figures of your character, some stores will sell them. Some people we improvise. We'll use coins, dice, anything to designate it on the map, and just go with an open mind. You will have a blast, but keep in mind, not every group is created equal. You have basement virgins out there who try to be purists. Find a group. You can actually go online to, I think there's a group in Dungeon on Facebook, and I wouldn't recommend Facebook, but find a group there. Find a Blerd group that plays. If you come to BlerdCon, we got tables going all weekend. So
that's what's up.
That's what you would need. It's easy.
Listen, my next con, I'll be getting dice.
And I've seen dice at other conventions, and they are like really. I've seen some really cool dice.
Beautiful pieces, yeah.
That I'm like, I will own these just to own them because they look that good. And
now I got a reason. So I'm gonna check them out at the next con that I go to.
I saw a set with Laney's name on it. It's a 7 dice set that was it was a gunmetal color streaked in blood.
That'd be her.
That's how it might be.
Battle scarred dice. It was dope.
Nice.
But thank y'all for thank you for that, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody who's in the audience that's been watching. Quick sign off from everybody. We'll start with Whoopty.